all custom made. It's just beautiful for you. This is not mass produced. So I want to welcome Jennifer, who is absolutely fabulous. Now, Jennifer is part of the San Marcos Apache tribe, and Chaco Canyon artisans are Navajo Indians and also Zuni. And so the very first piece that we have for you is the Chaco Canyon rectangular Kingman Turquoise. Isn't this gorgeous? We should see it on our model, Angie. I mean, this is stunning. So let me bring in Jennifer. Jennifer, good afternoon. I have to think about what time it is. How are you, girl?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Okay, well, welcome to the show. You look stunning in that video. I want to visit Chaco Canyon. What a wonderful archaeological site that is.
It is. It's a very big, beautiful place, and it's just full of wonder when you go there.
Well, I want you to tell us about this beautiful rectangular ring. This is stunning. It's striking. What a beautiful, beautiful, bold piece, but not overwhelming. It's $79, 4 monthly payments of $19 and some change to get it home. Give us some perspective about this. I love to hear the artisan's story.
I love this because this ring is basically, for me, it's a unisex ring, and the silversmith for the ring is Sadie Jim. This ring was made to represent Father Sky, whom was the creator of turquoise for the Navajo people. And for Father Sky, he created this stone for his children, but women in particular, because they're the ones who are the giver of life. He wanted to make them feel safe and protected and to have a part of him. So he pulled from the sky a stone that he gave to the women, so it was a part of himself. So, which is the turquoise. The sky always has different shades of blue, so that the turquoise as well has different shades of blue throughout the areas.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at it on Angie. So I wear a size 8, and this is coming in sizes 5 to 12. It's really breathtaking, and it's good on any finger. Angie and I both wore it on our ring finger, but if you wanted to wear it on your pointer finger, you could do that. If you wanted to wear it on your pinky finger, you could do that. The choice is yours. Look at the beautiful rope detail. Can you see just the silversmithing, the frame around that cabochon? And this rectangular cabochon turquoise is 6 by 3 millimeters. So that is a nice size for you. It's all bezel set. And when it's bezel set, that really shows the craftsmanship. And you know, it's great because it's on sale. I mean, it's a fabulous piece, but whenever we can take $55 off, I mean, it's $55 off today. And what I love is you're supporting the culture. And you talked about the artists, but talk about how it keeps their culture and livelihood going.
Especially right now, for the Navajo silversmiths, they're having a hard time trying to get out and get their wares to make all of these pieces of jewelry. So right now they're doing with what they can due to COVID. So what you're doing right now is enabling them to keep going, and you're helping them with their culture, because this is what their culture is and this is their livelihood. And so a lot of the artists, you know, continue to say their many thank yous to those of you out there who buy their jewelry.
Well, you know, if you don't have a custom jeweler, and I thank you for sharing that, because a lot of people are having a tough time during COVID. And let's just be honest, we know friends who, you know, have been furloughed and that type of thing. So when you buy a piece today, just think about how you're supporting their livelihood. And many of these artists still live in the bush, and they enjoy nature, and that is what inspires them. They have their generators out there, but they're not in the city. And so I love that they're very, very humble people. So $19 to get this home on 4 monthly payments. It's a huge customer pick. Read the reviews. It's just so beautiful. I love all of the etching detail. The silversmithing on this is quite beautiful. It's a quad split, tapered shoulders, and I love the polish. But this is more of your classic shield design, right, Jennifer?
Oh, yes. I like this because basically the focal point is your turquoise, and the turquoise for Navajo people is a symbolism of our creator, and you know what is good, what they pay respect to. And so the many different Navajo men and women love to wear tons and tons of turquoise, and just to have that joy of you know, honoring the Father Sky. You know, that's what they do is they pay homage to him by wearing turquoise.
Well, you guys will love this. It will turn heads. And if you're just looking for that special ring that's not too overwhelming, but it makes a statement, I think this could be unisex. I love the silversmithing on this. This is 0.925 sterling silver. This is a precious metal, you guys. So this will never turn. It will never tarnish. And quite frankly, everything in this hour. In fact, we have 2 fabulous hours. I don't know how you're going to choose, but these are heirloom pieces because this is genuine turquoise. And talk a little bit about Kingman Turquoise, if you will, because Kingman is one of the oldest mines in the United States.
It's one of the oldest mines in the U.S., and plus it also has different shades of turquoise that come out of it, from the robin's egg blue to the darker blues, from the browns to the greens.
Oh, just look at the range of colors and that matrix. 628997 is your item number, and so a customer pick, go ahead and give us a call and get this home. We will ship this to you on 4 monthly payments of $19. So I want you to take a look at the cuff that Angie has on. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so just to give you some perspective, because it's the angle that we need to get in close, this is basically breath